Even though Destiny had claimed that he couldn't say much because there was an ongoing lawsuit and legal battle, he has recently just dropped a long-winded document containing his response to former friend Pixie's allegations. A document that Destiny read out loud on his own stream. Here's what Destiny had to say.
I wait so long. I'm sympathetic to people who view me negatively, even in the worst light, because it seems difficult to imagine why I would stay silent on everything that's been said about the situation so far. There are 3 reasons for the delay in transparency.
First, he spoke of why he waited so long to say anything. He cited 3 reasons, those being to minimize exposure to the leaks, to protect Pixie's privacy, and due to the expectation of a pre-trial settlement. Here's what he had to say regarding Pixie's involvement in this choice.
The second point is Pixie's privacy request. Once the leaker published and hosted all of my explicit content on Kiwi Farms, Pixie messaged me and informed me that she didn't want confirmation of her in any part of the material. She said, I'm 100% denying it's me, by the way, since it's not super clear my face or anything like that. I haven't told other personal people in my life about it. This is me talking, basically, if you have any specific requests about like removing anything, and then it's just her saying, I don't want to testify or be named in anything. As far as people asking me, I'm just saying it's a lookalike. Don't tell anyone privately either if it's me or not, basically. Pixie messaged me and informed me that she didn't want confirmation of her in any part of the material. As such, I made no public statements regarding her appearance in any of the leaked material. She has since filed a public lawsuit, which is why I feel comfortable speaking out now.
Destiny claimed in this response that initially he and Pixie were working together to take down the leaker who was responsible for leaking their private material, but claims at some point that Pixie unexpectedly turned against him.
My friend had listed out what is it exactly that you want. Yeah, because the only problem is number 3, because even with removal of the video and getting the guy hacked charged, Steven has to face consequences proportional to his actions. I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life, and I'm essentially asking him to self-punish himself in a way I don't think he will like or agree to without the law involved. I don't have a dollar amount from the top of my head. It just has to be enough. At this point, mutual friends tell me that she's expecting between $500,000 to $1 million as just compensation for her suffering, though I hadn't seen that in writing anywhere yet. At this point, I felt incredibly uncomfortable establishing any direct contact.
Destiny also stated that Pixie going public essentially outed herself when nobody knew it was her in the material before.
Pixie going public was something I hadn't heavily considered because it seemed to worsen both of our positions on virtually every front. Her part in the leaked material had been virtually unknown up to that point. The only thing her going public seemed to accomplish was to make the material far more publicized than it ever would have been otherwise.
Destiny went on to say that Pixie herself is guilty of sharing private material of others with him.
With that out of the way, conversations guessing as to whether or not any of the leaked material was consensually shared was a hot topic of discussion following the initial leaks. Pixie would send messages to people to tell them that she had never sent videos of other people to me before, and she portrayed herself in her Substack as though I was the first person to ever suggest this to her, and I was the first person she ever recorded material with. I know that she's messaged people with stuff like this. This statement and implication, however, are both false. She'd sent me videos of her and other guys multiple times prior to us ever meeting and requested material from me as well. It was also her who suggested multiple times that we record stuff when we met later in 2020. I took some videos of the guy. I can send you later if you're interested also. Okay, I'll send you when I get them. This is just basically her talking about sending me videos of her with other people on Instagram where she DMs this to me. Basically, I don't want to read these. They're cringe as fuck. I'm with a guy friend right now. I could probably get a photo or video of him, blah, blah, blah. And then he was comfortable sending me videos of her and other identifiable men, with them even having saved the videos on their own phones. I took videos of some guy. I can send you later if you're interested. Sure, I'll send them to you when I get them. At no point in any of these conversations did Pixie ever mention having explicit consent from any of these other men to share these videos with me. I have no way of contacting them today to find out if she did.
Destiny also claimed that the material in question is material that he himself is in, stating that when he shared this material, it was about sharing himself in the act of something, not him sending material of Pixie solo, which he says is being implied.
This is not the case. The material in question is an explicit video of me and her together. I would never just send around explicit material of another person on their own. Any material I've exchanged is done so because I'm in it, not to impress someone by using someone else's body.
Pixie has since responded on X to the allegation that she also shared private material of others. Here's what Pixie had to say.
Destiny is implying that I am guilty of the same crime he is. This is false. The guy was my ex who consented to sharing. I was not recording random one-night stands. Destiny knows the truth. He is taking screenshots out of context in an attempt to twist the narrative.
Pixie states that the material of someone else that was shared was done so with that other person's consent. Here's the screen caps she provided as proof.
Yes, I'm still talking to that one guy. I still have feelings for him, rip. And he won't get super mad if I visit you in LA as long as I talk to him about it before and I'm honest with him.
When someone responded telling her that the issue was whether or not she had the other person's consent, Pixie confirmed that she did, stating she'd be exonerated in court.
I had consent. I believe court will exonerate me.